I shared last time that I'll be in a new setting because I did give up my old office slash room for this new venue, which was my wife's office, and obviously made it a lot more show forward style with the Mamba, the Jay-Z, and all my knickknacks. Well, I want to continue to pay it forward with the books that I'm reading. And my current read is Whale Hunting. It's a book that actually talks about civilizations that were seaside and would actually hunt and capture whales. It's fascinating because they talk about how shamans and harpoonists and scouts would all work together in order to actually gather whales for the tribe. Not only would they scout them and see which whales they want to go after, then hunt them and actually capture them, bring it back, and really take care of the entire community with these large whales that they would capture. Now, it's fascinating because the book is about sales. It's about landing those big sales. However, I really apply any whale hunting to all types of parts of the organization, whether it's landing that big sale, landing a big partner, landing a big merger or acquisition, even landing a big hiring candidate. Like those kinds of things are all tied to whale hunting. So as the book shared that analogy of going out and actually finding that right whale and bringing it back and making a huge impact in the community, the same applies for any organization. You have to do all these things in order to really take care of that company and organization. And a lot of the things that they said these civilizations did really apply. They said you need precision and a process. They had a lot of various peoples of that civilization being involved. Well, that applies to our world too. You have to have a team mentality. You have to have various individuals know their roles and what they needed to do in order to get that whale. So there was a lot of that team aspect, but what I loved is they said 90% of it is process, 10% of it is luck. That's truly in that world we live in, where if you're looking to land a big client, a big candidate, a big partner, a big acquisition, you want to make sure you have a process in place, whether it's figuring out who to scout, right? Identifying those targets, understanding who you have to go to, knowing how to be prepared for all those things. And then the due diligence with every member of the team, so that way you can make a huge impact. I truly loved this book because of how it was a story soul like concept of like civilizations and history and tribes. And then it really applied, and the author did a great job of just taking those things and showing how it applies in the sales process. And then I like to take it one step further. And in my role, working with partners, thinking about what those whale type of partners are that we want to bring in order to make an impact, and how our entire team has to be involved, from the CEO to the COO to my organization to peers that I work with, because they all will be impacted if we're able to drop and bring in that whale. Thanks for checking out this newsletter, and let's continue to pay it forward.